shots at the president. Republicans should be celebrating and promoting this approach to trade in the economy, the Trump agenda.
It's also their clearest path to victory in the midterms.
Which reminds me, by the way, a word of caution for this president at the same time. We got to talk straight here with all the good news. Also a word of caution.
Every time, Mr. President, you comment on the latest Michael Cohen tape,
or every time you spar with lowlifes like Brennan or Avenatti or any of them.
I think what you do sometimes,
you end up giving oxygen
to the stories
advanced by your political opponents
to distract
from the most important story.
That's America's
economic resurgence
and the restoration
of our place in the world.
So Donald Trump should be taking a victory lap
almost every week in a different way, shape, or form.
Things
are awesome right now.
The more the president
and his party focus on that story,
the more the stormy
Mueller, Michael Cohen sideshow is diminished.
The media attempt
to distract voters from the lived experience of the Trump economy.
But I'm telling you,
it's not working.
My radio listeners
tell me every day, we don't care about these stories.
What's in my bottom line?
What's in my bottom line?
Trump's approval,
by the way, today at 48%, according to a new American Barometer poll.
The voters know reality. And they're tuning out the rest of this stuff.
It's kind of white noise, background noise to them.
They can see the impact of this presidency
every day. They can feel it in their pocketbooks. They can feel it in their lives.
And that's the angle.
Joining me now for reaction is Dan Bongino, host of the Dan Bongino Show podcast. Dave Bossie, former deputy campaign manager of President Trump's campaign, and co-author of Let Trump Be Trump,
and of course Richard Goodstein,
a Democratic strategist and former advisor to Bill and Hillary Clinton. Great to have all of you on. Richard, your reaction.
Well, first, for your viewers, there were two more recent polls. One, the Quinnipiac poll that had the president's approval at 38, and the Marist poll that had it at 39. Worse, in the Quinnipiac poll, the question was, does the president stand up for U.S. interests? 54% said no, 41% said
what do you think?
yes.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is,
Richard, hold on. I have a simple question for you. I know you're here and you're going to say Trump sucks. Trump sucks. I mean, you're going to say that, but listen for a second.
You see him up there.
You see him up there with the EU commissioner, right? You guys were out there saying this thing was going to tank, that the tariffs were going to tank things. He stood up there with the EU commissioner, and they stood together and they said, we're going to work together, we're going to lower tariffs. That was a victory. And for anyone, Democrat or Republican or Independent, to claim anything other than that was a president standing up for America is false and fraudulent. So I hope you're not about to do that on this show tonight. I don't care about your Quinnipiac.
It's a victory in the same way that him standing with Kim in North Korea and saying we have denuclearized.
The EU was Kim?
Well, no, I'm saying it's empty. Just like the Kim deal was empty. This is a promise to talk about promises.
They've already made concessions on soybeans. Yes, they did. It was announced. Dave Bossie, you got that wrong.
This president campaigned as an American first president. That is what he has done. He's done it on trade. He's done it on foreign policy. He's done it on the economy. This president has decided, I'm going to take on these unfair tariffs and these bad trade deals which have been on America for the last 30 or 40 years after I build a strong economy. And that's what we have. This president, unlike any president in recent past, has done America first and America only, and he stood tall in the world doing it.
Richard, you're going to get another chance to come back to me because I came at you pretty hard. But Dan Bongino, Friday's GDP, that number,
you get the sense it's going to be.
You get the sense it's going to be very high.
4%
plus. We haven't had a 4%. Anyone know on this table last time we had a 4% GDP?
Yeah, Obama 2014.
4% GDP. It was projected that he was going to tank the economy. Mark Cuban, all these people predicting economic Armageddon under Donald Trump. Dan Bongino. To hear people claim that this president is asleep at the wheel, he's playing a reality game here, he doesn't know what he's doing, is preposterous. Look at what happened today. We're going to have more news on China, by the way, but go ahead.
Yeah, I love it. Laura, keep underestimating them, folks. Richard, you too. It's working so well for you. Didn't you give him a 0% chance of winning the Washington Post, Donald Trump before the election? I remember that Washington Post headline, by the way. Hey, listen, folks, here's the deal. New rules, okay? New rules. The Democrats for 8 years attacked us with the most vicious identity politics known to man. Nobody gives a crap about Michael Cohen. Nobody gives a damn about this president's personal behavior. Here's the new rules. Now it's about winning. It's about winning on taxes. It's about winning on your business. It's about winning on a pro-life judge agenda. Saving infants in the womb. It's about saving your health care. It's about saving the education system. It's about doing the right thing for once with this government. You want to focus on a tape recording with a sleazy lawyer who taped his client? You go right ahead, knock it out. We'll be looking at a landslide in 2020. But make no mistake, the new rules are here. It's about winning. And again, one more thing, for all the never-Trumpers out there, oh, we're sacrificing our principles here. No, BS. This is the first president since Reagan actually in the White House fighting for our principles. So spare me the crap moral lectures. Save it for someone who gives a damn, and it ain't me.
Yeah, when I hear Paul Ryan talking about, I'm for other tools. I'm sorry, I had to burst out. What is he talking about? This can't be an idea that there are other tools, like Reagan and Bush and Clinton and Obama didn't talk to the Europeans about having better trade. They did. They talked and talked and got nowhere.
Donald Trump's policies, we're going to cause the sky to fall, us to have a recession, and us to go to war across this globe. None of those things have happened. That's what the Democrat Party stands for. The negativity, the hate. They hate this president more than they love this country.
They despise him, Richard.
Couple things. First, I give Trump credit for going after the Chinese who've been getting away with murder. No question about it. For example, they're getting away with murder on aluminum. But why put tariffs on the EU, Canada, Mexico, countries that are not responsible for this? Okay, so it's just a little bit of place. In the same way. But here's why I think his numbers are dipping below 40. Truthful hyperbole doesn't work. You can't say to the public would and the next day wouldn't and expect that everybody's going to fall for it. People are now getting wiser. You can't say I didn't have an affair with these people, and then it comes out on tape that you did. You just can't get away with it.
Well, first of all, we do know that Bill Clinton said a lot of things ended up not being true. He also went out as one of the most popular presidents in the 1990s. So Republicans overplayed their hand on the Clinton impeachment. David Bossie and I were there then. We were part of that day.
I remember.
But the American people, they said, look, the economy's great. He worked together with Gingrich. Looked like things were welfare reform. They actually accomplished stuff. So I agree. If that's all there was, all that chaos, then I think Richard would have a point. He is right, Dave Bossie, that look, the independents, 7 points down. People who identify themselves as Republicans shrinking. Poll came out tonight. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Numbers are way down for Trump. Not where he wants them to be. So that's good. That's not good.
But this is
got to not get distracted on this other stuff.
I totally agree with you. However, these are polls based on minutes, hundreds of hours of anti-Trump media, the media bias that is pervasive across the newspapers and televisions that the American people consume every day. That's why the president goes straight to the American people and tries to speak directly to them, whether it's using Twitter or speaking directly to them, like he did today in the Rose Garden. But this is what he is up against. He's up against the Hillary Clinton, who will not accept defeat, right? Didn't accept the results of the election nearly 2 years later, or the Democrat Party, who hates them and wants to delegitimize.
A lot of Republicans don't like them either. They hate these tariffs because they're future lobbyists. You know what I'm going to call a lot of these people? Corker doesn't need the money. Corker doesn't need the money. He's rich. But there are a lot of these other guys. Future lobbyist Ryan. Future lobbyist Flake. Sorry. I mean, that might be uncharitable, but I've imagined they'll be doing some lobbying. That's my sense. Bongino, I want you to listen to an exchange. SecDef Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was on Capitol Hill. He was grilled by the Senate. Watch this exchange.
How do I know the difference between a presidential statement that is not a policy and a statement that is?
Here's what you should look at. Compare the following. Barack Obama speaking tough on Russia and doing nothing.
Not true. Those are true. I understand you want to rewrite the Obama policy on Russia, but that's simply you organize all of Europe and all of the world.
The man said he would have more flexibility.
I'm not listening. My question isn't about. I know you want to turn constantly.
No, I just want to look at facts and policy, Senator.
At that point, Chris Murphy, Dan, kind of gave up. He's like, can I buy a vowel? I mean, this guy's actually fighting back. Your reaction. They're trying to distract. You know, Putin owns Trump. Trump's just giving it all the way to Moscow. I mean, it just seems Mickey Mouse to me. I'm not saying the Trump administration has handled everything right. I think they did not handle the post-Helsinki right. I don't think that. I would have just said, look, I want a better relationship with Putin. I want a better relationship. Put me on a cross. That's what I want. I would have said that. I wouldn't have.
Knife, wish, disease. What? I received 3 final words. Knife, wish, disease.